Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Slam City Wrestling Tag Grand Prix Night 31, where we will be claiming the new Tag Grand Prix champions for 2030. And we're being held in front of 23,500 people at the Greensboro Coliseum. Mike and Cohen open the show. This is Night 7, everyone. We have an 80 out the gate, and it's going to be fucking incredible, and I cannot wait. Here we go. In an exceptional match, Pac defeats Jake Something, who, if you remember, a couple weeks ago defeated Pac in a tag team match with his Black Arrow. It was designed so wrestler could go out and try to sell the show. Pac makes defense number 3 of the SCW Triple Crown Championship, 71-61-77 for Jake Something and Pac here tonight. Pac, again, he's on one heck of a run here. This would be his 7th defense if I didn't actually let his contract expire, which we gave back to him. It was a continued reign. We've discussed it before, so this is Pac's 2nd championship reign on the Slam City Wrestling's Triple Crown Championship, but he gets a big victory over a big wrestler here tonight in Jake Something. Next up, in a 10-way 5-on-5 superstar tag team match, Alex Windsor, Emerson Jane, JC, Peyton Blair, and Thunder Rosa defeat Alley Cat, Gabby Forza, Momo Watanabe, Tiffany Nieves, and Zoe Sky, when Emerson Jane pins Zoe Sky with her Bitch Please, 30-66, 74-63, 43 for Cat, Forza, Watanabe, Nieves, and Zoe Sky, where Windsor, Jane, JC, Blair, and Rosa put up a 60, 79, 64, 47, and 52. 59, 42, 69 down the line for the match. Woo, excuse me. All right. Next up, and about that superb wrestling and great heat, Adrenaline Drip defeats Ultra Roar in 12-57 when Cappuccino Jones pinned Futuro with the Froggy Brew. 70-51, 77 down the line for Adrenaline Drip and Ultra Roar. 75-61, 73-70 for Cappuccino, Cartwheel, Futuro, and Regito. 77 overall. Next up, and about that great wrestling and good heat, the Gates of Agony defeat the Liga Lucha in 12-52 and Bishop Khan pinned Sansoon. Udonic was the weak link. 45, 62, 62, 65. It should be noted that the Liga Lucha did not get a victory. They are the first team in the history of the Tag Grand Prix to not come out of it with just a single victory here. 61 overall. After the match, LA Park begins to tear down the entire Liga Lucha. Begins to attack Zonique as the fans boo, as the Liga Lucha tries to talk to him, but he lays Epidemis out as well, causing Sanson, Dulce, La Hydra, and Rey Horus to get in his face. Out of nowhere, though, Gringo Loco, Mr. Lucha himself, shows up and gets into the face of LA Park Jr., who pretends to turn away and swing at Gringo. Gringo steps out of the way and throws LA Park to the ground. So we got a 50 here. Gringo Loco coming out to kind of step in the middle of him and LA Park, like, yo, man, we're friends, what's going on? Lucha stuff. And Gringo Loco basically, lets him know this is difficult. This isn't easy. Lucha isn't easy. Wrestling isn't easy. And really does the right thing as a good guy, as LA Park hints at being a heel here. Unfortunately, aside from LA Park Jr. and Gringo Loco, no one else really spoke that well of English, so it really struggled in terms of getting a decent rating from the actual game itself. But a 50 overall. I got the story started between Gringo Loco and LA Park Jr., with Gringo potentially, taking over the Liga Lucha. 50 overall here. Next up, we get hyped for the main event, where Laiha returns from injury, defending her SCW Women's Championship against the Deathmatch Ace in women's professional wrestling, Maki Ito. Maki Ito invented a new catchphrase, which was great. She came across well. Perfect. 75, that's great. We next get highlights of Mance Warner turning on Eddie Kingston, and then beating Eddie with the help of Steph, returning cheating Steph, who hadn't been here since Season 1. At Tag Grand Prix 6, Eddie Kingston came out, answered the open challenge, defeated Mance Warner at Tag Grand Prix, and then Night 1, I believe it was, or Night 2, and then Steph DeLander made her return, showing that he would do it whatever it took at all costs to get that championship back. 62 overall. Goldie, baby, Goldie. Next up, and about that, a superb wrestling and great heat. Black Lace Society and Rudo Lucha went to a draw. That's right, a draw, putting the Black Lace Society in the lead with 13 points with one match to go. In terms of the ring work, Effie was head and shoulders above everyone else, 75, 51, 82. So now we're going to have Vandal 48 versus the Cowboy Way. If it's a draw, it's a three-way tie. A three-way tie for the Tag Grand Prix Championship, and they will face off at Graveyard Slot. But if Vandal or the Cowboy Way can secure victory, They are the Tag Grand Prix champions. 82 overall. And fuck yes, 85. In an exceptional brawl, the Cowboy Way, Thomas Schreier and one called Manders defeated Vando 48's Christian Napier, the Midwest Menace, and Evil Incarnate Otis Kogar when one called Manders pinned Otis Kogar with a Dr. Bomb. The Cowboy Way won the Tag Grand Prix. Manders was fantastic with an 88. Christian Napier with a 75. Shire and Kogar with a 65 and 65. Great chemistry. Absolute banger of a match. One called Manders adds the Tag Grand Prix to his box of amazingness that he has here in Slam City Wrestling as a future Hall of Famer. The Cowboy Way with the victory over Vandal 48. And in our main event, La Hija defeats Maki Ito in a death match with the Mishi Driver, making defense number 102 of our Women's World Championship. All right, we have a 78 out the gate for the show. An absolutely fantastic fucking match here at the Greensboro Coliseum. Thanks for watching, everybody. This was Slam City Wrestling's Tag Grand Prix Night 7. Huge stuff heading into the second part of the calendar year here in Slam City Wrestling. We're going to have to deal with Steph DeLanda returning to help Mance Warner. We're going to have to deal with Gringo Loco coming out to help the Liga Lucha. We're going to have to deal with La Hija continuing her historic reign and the Cowboy Way winning the Tag Grand Prix. So until next time, this is me, Mikey Bro. Thanks for watching, everybody, and have a glorious rest of your day.